One thing I appreciate in this day and age with IG and different ways to get in touch with people is I get a lot of questions, great questions, but sometimes I get questions that are more overanalyzing questions. Example, how do you put your hands? Where do you put your feet on a leg press? Where do you do this? And don't get me wrong, some of those are valid. Sometimes it's like, well, if your feet are here, it's gonna hit this, or they're here, they're this. Sometimes, guys, you need to listen to your body. Ask it, what feels right? Where am I the strongest? Where do I have the least pain? A prime example for that to me is anything that's fixed, like a Smith machine. So a lot of people say, well, how do you set up your Smith machine on, say, a Smith Incline? Well, play with it. Maybe try different angles. I actually, on blast, will do a high incline and a low incline. I also play with where it's at on my chest. As long as you're consistent while you're doing training, find your spot. So, one example is just a regular incline as far as the angle goes, coming up. Remember here too, I get people all the time, why don't you touch your chest? Guys, this is all in my shoulders. Anything past here is not necessary, and it's really not even that safe. So it's from here to here. You don't even need to go all the way up. Once I do this, that's tries. So you're welcome to, but don't go any lower than this. Press, heads back, watching the weight, contract. Nice control. Now, let's say that hurts your shoulders. Let's say you don't feel it right in your chest, whatever. Well then, move the bench. Notice it was hitting me real high. Don't be afraid to slide the bench back. How do I feel now with the bar coming lower on my chest? Do I like that? Do I feel it contract more? I want to go even lower. It's still an incline. Okay? Boom. All these work. Now for me, when I get down here, I start to feel too much front delt, especially on my left side where I got the injury. What I want you guys to remember is this. It's person to person. You do not have to have a certain way. The Dusty Hanshaw way is not the best way. Feel what works for you, find the strength, and run with it. So move those around, try what's best for you, progressive overload, and remember, nothing is absolute. Do what works for you, grow. That's the magic.